Sharon McFarlane, cluster coordinator at the Slowly and Spring Garden Production Zone.
Good morning, my name is Rose Shackelford. I'm interested in taking farming.
That is it.
Morning, my name is Don Richards, Vice President for and
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm Christopher Onigan. I'm the farm supervisor responsible for Spring Garden, Agro Park.
Morning, York Montague, a farmer.
Good morning, my name is Leo. I'm interested in farmer.
That is it. Farming nice, no? Farming nice.
Good morning, my name is George Valentine, representing my daughter, Roxanne Donegan, farmer Lennox.
Thanks.
Noel Ellis, farmer.
Good morning, everyone. Hazard Daniels, Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining.
Morning, Anthony Trout, Agro Invest.
Good morning, everybody. Radcliffe Myers, Chief Financial Officer for Agro Invest.
Good morning, everyone. Lily May Waldo, Agro Invest.
Morning, everyone. Joey James, I'm procurement manager at Agro Invest.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. I am Constable.
The farm turn up. We not get no pumpkin to eat out tight this year. Because me can't go through the fence.
Alright, so everybody is familiar with everybody needs them. We have two lovely ladies walking. Alright, thanks. Alright. So I want to welcome everyone to this very important stakeholder meeting. We have the consultant here, Dr. Watson. He will basically be taking on this one-off task of creating a feasibility study for this project here. So as we know, the lower lake and Lennox here are command approximately over 200 acres of hectare land, but it's about 126 arable for irrigation by government. 225, so a lot of money can be irrigated, you know. We know this area is a very important area of the production system for Jamaica in terms of banana planting, coconut, breadfruit, pineapple, you know. So, you know, the testimonies on the ground to show, and when the consultant is going around, we have those very much vital information in terms of what we're doing this past year. So it's a very important project for the Lower Lake and Lennox. As you know, Agro Invest have done a number of agro parks across the island. We have the one in Spring Garden, a very small production zone that is doing banana planting. And have been showing the results. We also have the College of Agriculture, science and education, and we doing the production zone here. And you can see the results from what they are doing here. And we know, of course, what we're going is from the irrigation, provide the irrigation and the water source in terms of what we're doing here. Now, I'm very happy to see the farmers out, you know, but this is your project, you know. We're going to need your support, you know. Without your support, it will never be a success, right? So on the ground, I know Mr. Gavin has leased you a number of everybody have acres of land here that we need those land to be in production. And I'm happy to see that the Vice President is here, the PR is here, and we want to get everybody together. Without the group and unity, we will not have a success. So, I would say we have to build out the value chain as we go further. So on behalf of Stuart from the United States of Labour, and bring greetings on behalf of the National Irrigation Commission.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Starr. Farmers, colleagues, stakeholders, good morning. The NIC has partnered with other government agencies, RADA, Ministry, AIC, to look at irrigation, not just in Lennox Valley, but wherever we go, that is the
work. It's not physical work that's seen on the ground yet, and in terms of the production of water, but the water resource assessment would have been completed. And that really entail determine whether adequate water is there. There also was a topographic survey that was done and to determine a possible route. So wherever the water source is, it might not be immediately in the area that we are farming, but it would have been determined where it is and what route would need to come to where your farm is. There was also an exploratory borehole that was done, and this is to determine if water is in the ground. And instead of drilling a well that might cost $50, $60 million, they drill a borehole that costs $7 million to determine if water is there. If water is there, then you go and drill a well. You don't want to go drill a well, $60 million, and then find out that there's no water. So that has been concluded. The next step is to drill 2 wells, and here is a contract that a consultant is working on now to determine who will do that well drilling. So there is where we are. The other steps would be the design of the irrigation system, and you only can do the design after you know how much water is available. So the water will determine how much land can be irrigated in order to do the design for that area of land. We need to know how much water. So those are the steps that we're going to do. The next step is to get the well drilled, and then afterwards we can move to the design stage before we can deliver water to the customers, to our customers. What I would encourage other persons who might be in this area to do is to utilize the facility that you have. There are many opportunities now. We look and see there is the scarcity of this, the scarcity of that, the price of this is high, the price of that is high. There's an opportunity for you. So I would encourage those persons in the Springfield area, Springfield Agro to utilize
Spring Garden. Spring Garden.
Yes. To utilize the current system. We want you to get the maximum. Case is doing a good job at utilizing it, but there is. We don't want to have Case utilizing the entire facility. We want you, the farmers, your fellow farmers, when you see them in the utilize the facility that's available. Thank you very much, and we look forward to this collaboration. The collaboration between government agencies and you.
Thank you very much for the welcome words. You know, we're happy to know that, you know, water is here, you know, and we're looking forward for production. So come out from the ministry, we'll bring meeting on behalf of the ministry.
So start colleagues. I just want to say that today is a pivotal moment for the people of Spring Garden. On behalf of the Minister, Junior Minister, our Permanent Secretary, and our Chief Executive Director, just want to bring you greetings, and I want to say that you are the ones who are going to help us to write this project, right? We count on your contribution and your participation. Please do not hold back your opinion. Our opinion is what counts. So if you have any challenges, share them now. If you have any dreams and aspirations that you think will be supported by the project, share them. We count on you to be just as involved in this thing as the rest of us, because we know that we can have a area, and it's important at this juncture, between now and the next few weeks, that you allow them to gather whatever information they need to inform their feasibility study for the project, right? The ministry is proud of this initiative. We're extremely proud because it contributes to our strategic priority number 2, which is food and nutrition security. We have a term in the ministry of clear out with, and it's becoming less of a joke as time passes, and the term is net food reserve. We want, through initiatives like this, that we can build up our food security and build up what we consider to be our NFR, or net food reserve, so that the country can withstand more shocks and be more resilient and be able to produce in a sustainable way. So through the incorporation of irrigation and other means or forms of technology, we expect that we will have not just sustainable production, but an increase in efficiency, and overall, you'll be able to produce for a very long time. So with this, I just want to once again thank you for coming up and give you my regard. Enjoy the rest of the proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, Mr. Scott, to share that. Want to bring the greeting to the brother? Mr. Scott. Go ahead and go. All right. I'll go Mr. Webster from the Agriculture. Yes.
Well, I saw the Vice President not too long ago.
Disappeared?
I'm not sure where it went, but since he stepped out, tried. Yes, I'm very happy to see this kind of initiative. It's quite a number of acreage that we have activated in our area. Of course, I have heard some other areas mentioned also. However, please do see this kind of initiative take place, especially here in Portland, because what it seems is that it will create more employment for students, and the farmers in general, and the community which we also serve through our outreach and research initiative, they will also benefit. So it is a concept, a project that we look forward to contribute in many different ways through collaboration with the ministry, the department, and agencies that are involved.
Thank you.
So again, on behalf of the college, I see VP stepping out. So what I do, I put everything in short and then I feel very happy, and I know the administration itself, which VP Palmer will definitely allude to in his presentation.
All right, thank you. I know you stepped out, VP, so Mr. Webster to give a few greetings.
He's a capable representative. All right, I'm Marlon Palmer. I'm the Vice President for Administration and Operations at CASE. And we have with us today also Mr. Christopher Onigan. He was here sitting here earlier. He's the farm manager for Spring Garden. And as an institution, we welcome this initiative because it will definitely benefit the parish. And it's an important initiative. And on behalf of the President, I just want to indicate that we are in full support, and whatever is required from our end in terms of technical and other resources, we are willing to provide same. Because the reality is that we are agricultural people within the parish. And whilst we are farmers, we want to ensure that we are the cornerstone of this initiative, and we can ensure that whatever is required from us, that will be made available. So I just want to welcome this initiative, and whatever is needed from the institution, request can be made and we provide same.
Thank you, dear VP. I know that's what we have for you heard that, you know, you're going to work with us and the partners, you know. And we we have seen in the house, we have the officers. Constable, you want to bring greetings from the police, Critical Last Unit? Want to bring greetings on behalf of the Critical Last Unit?
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Scott. I'm the sub-officer in charge of the Creativity Prevention Unit for Food and Literature. On behalf of the superintendent in charge of Portland, I bring you greetings and we'll be sitting in wherever questions may arise and stuff for the police, and we will feel free to go answer to us. Alright? Inspector Charlton will be joining us shortly. She's the person in charge of the West Zone. So she will also be here to answer any possible questions that may arise.
Alright, thank you very much. Alright, you know, the farmer, I know the VP for the farmer is here. The VP and the bring greetings on behalf of the Lord and Lennox group.
Well, welcome to you guys. I know some of you come from far, so we appreciate it. Well, with the climate change and what is happening now, we definitely look forward to this initiative. So it's a welcome thing, and without water, we can't, well, actually, no production. So
no production.
It's a welcome venture, and we look forward to it.
Thank you. Okay. Skill attention is Mark, never want to give up to on your marketing opportunity, Mr.
Thank you very much, sir. So, you know, I don't like and talk and turn my back to the public. So let me just take 2 minutes of your precious time to say, I'm Althea Taylor. I'm a content creator on YouTube, a qualified content creator. So I love farming, and whatever I post on my platform, it's about this type of initiative. Thanks for allowing me the privilege to stream this morning. So I'm here to tell you that the business of chocolate is back. We want all the chocolate beans that are found in Jamaica right now. And we also want the herbs such as cerci, sarsaparilla, Guinean weed, merengue, and all those. So you can contact Natural Life with Althea or just reach out to the herbal tea factories in Jamaica, and they will tell you more. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Althea. So now we leave Dr. Watson for last. He's the main one here this morning, you know, and he'll be going to for the herbal study. Jim has outlined, you know, you're going to create, you know, you've got the marketing man and you've got the marketing plan, you know, the environment and social assessment board. And social, we want to make sure the women are involved, youth are involved, you know, that is very important, you know. We speak about climate change, very important, you know. The agronomic practices that we do, so the agronomic plans, you basically develop the economic analysis is very, very critical, along with the financial analysis. The design, you know, Mr. Al, working on the theory and the design and the budget to say, well, this project is viable and feasible based on what is outlined, you know? And of course, we're going to outline the work plan going forward. So, Dr. Watson, it's over to you, and you will take all these stakeholder investors to the program different.
Thank you very much indeed, Scarlett. My name is Noel Watson, and I'm the CEO of a company called A to Z Information Jamaica Limited. We're based in Kingston, but we work all over the Caribbean, and various areas, agriculture, education, strategic planning, and many different areas. So I'm so glad to be here. Portland is one of my favorite parishes. I come from Clarendon, which many argue is the best parish in the country. That I love, and I know members of my family love. So I'm so glad to be working here. So I just want to say that my company is very, very happy to have the opportunity to work with the stakeholders. I am the CEO of the company. However, the people that are going to be doing the work are the experts. And I have a team of experts in the environmental area, because you know the environment is critical. The climate related areas, because we've got to take into consideration have agronomy economists and people who know about soil type and those kind of things, because they're going to look at what can be reasonably produced here, the best options for the farmers here. We have the social impact gender expert who's going to talk to all the people, look at what are the impacts of what we're doing. Because we can come here with great ideas, but it doesn't work. We want to involve community, youth, police, women, people with disabilities, all stakeholders. So I'm really glad to see the stakeholders here today because this is really about you. On our team, we also have people that are skilled in facility development. So we're going to have people that can deal with architecture because after we decide what we're going to do, we need to put up construction. And we need to design things that make sense and design properly. So we have an engineer on the team who's going to make sure that what we do is sound. We have, as I said, an architect. We have a quantity surveyor because they know that they're the guys who measure costs and say, boy, this is how much it's going to cost. So in a nutshell, I'm the project manager. I'm going to make sure all of these things that I've described come together. So some of the detailed questions that you may want to ask, there's going to be a good time for that. And on the 6th of April, my whole team wishes to come back. We have some people from overseas as well, want to come and work with the stakeholders. In fact, what we want to do, colleagues, farmers, is to come and stay in the Lennox low-latent community, right? Sit down and drink a few juice with you guys, eat a lunch, talk, and you show us what's happening. Because the truth is, you team here, live in this area, you know what's going on here. We're just coming in here, and it would be incorrect for us to come in and tell you what to do, or we don't even know about the area. So that is why the stakeholder work that we're doing now is critical. Without the stakeholders, we have no project. Because we may come in and say, we need to build cottages up there so that tourists can come and eat and drink what's produced in the area. I think it's a good idea. You're going to tell me why that can't work, right? I might come up here and say, you should use bamboo if you have any here to do this and do that with it. You're going to tell me that can't work. So, and yet, I may say I need an administrative building, and you're going to say, well, it's best that you build it this way because maybe it can help to harvest water, provide solar energy, and those kind of things. So we want to listen because we don't want to just do a project to say we do a project is just started, and then we leave here and the project will go nowhere. We want it to be an economically beneficial project. And one of the ways you're going to benefit, I know, is if you can either sell what you produce outside, that money from outside comes in, or whether we develop people from outside come in and enjoy it. And I love that model. I like some of that. So, even though it's agriculture, I think we might have to look at the opportunities with tourism and other things that could go. Because, the drive here this morning was so beautiful. The water's just over there. So, even though we have to park here, the agriculture here, we have to take advantage of the entire environment, right? We want to develop economic activity and opportunities out there. So, I'm down here to just tell you a little bit about some areas that we are in this